Hey everybody, so just talking a little bit about what I'm up to. I haven't really been painting a whole lot lately. I don't know, just had stuff going on, and I don't know if you guys ever just have like slumps. It's not that I don't want to paint or whatever, but in order to kind of get back into it, I just grabbed a Rhino off the shelf that I hadn't painted for a long time now. I've got a pre-Heresy one that I have to paint, but this is just the standard GW Rhino. And it's funny, I've never painted a Rhino. Like, I've never done Marines before, right? And even when I've started these, I've started on a tactical squad. I did a Dreadnought, a Captain, a Librarian, so I've done some things. But I've never, haven't done any of the vehicles, and I've never owned a Space Marine army, so very classic kit. Really nice kit, actually simple, from what I can see so far, very simple, but really practical kit. Been around forever. I was just talking about the White Dwarf as if people hadn't heard of it before or didn't know about it, you know. Here is, I'm talking about the Rhino next. But what I decided to do is I decided to paint the interior. And I also took inspiration from Orc Painter Nerd's video from about a year ago where he did a Dark Angels Rhino. Now he did it with transparent paints like on the outside, and it was Dark Angel, so it's green. I do have transparent paints. I use Createx orange, but I'm actually not going to do that for the outside. I'm going to use traditional paints that I use for the army. But I did use all the washes, the Vallejo washes that he used on the video, and I did some of the pre-shading that he did on his video. And you know what? It was really good advice, like what he did on there. Like, I actually think it came out nice. Like, I'm going for a cream to dirty, rusted kind of look, and I, just painted there. Did a little bit of what do you call it? I forget what, I don't know. I forget what people call the lighting that you get from that's shining off of other things. It's just not coming to my mind for the moment, but I use the airbrush just to create a little bit of a nice lighting effect and on the screens, so it pops a little bit. And we've got my it's a little glossy right now because I'm just putting it on, but I've got my Knights of Griffin symbol that'll be on the inside, and away we go. I get to put it together and then start on the outside. It'll be kind of nice, I think, to have a little bit of a painted interior. And this isn't, I don't want it to be a test model, because I want it to come out nice. But it is, I am sort of figuring out how I'm going to do this color scheme for my vehicles. And so, and particularly ones with interiors. So now that once I finish this one, I'll kind of probably bang out my Forge World one, which just has, I think, some just different pieces of armor on the outside. It's been a while since I bought it. I know it's got like 2 single bolt guns on the top instead of the Storm Bolter, I believe. And so it'll be kind of neat. But yeah, I think this looks kind of gritty. It'll look really cool, like, going up, what is it? I think it goes this way here. Yeah. It'll look kind of gritty, well used, with my tactical squad running up in there, combat squad, whatever. So yeah, so I don't know if you guys ever just get into just painting slumps, and sometimes it's because I'm in the middle of something that I'm not as excited about, and then other times it's just stuff going on in my life or whatever. I'm tired for a variety of reasons. But I found sometimes the best way for me to get excited is to not just start painting, which that was one piece of advice that was given to me once, is if you don't really feel like painting but you want to paint and get some stuff done, just start painting and then you'll get into it. And I think that's actually really good advice. The other thing is to just grab something that you have in your stash that you've always wanted to paint, you never got around to, you always had something else in front of it that you got excited about, and just pull it out and just get excited about it again. Like pull the model out in the sprue and just, like this I'd gotten for Christmas, not last Christmas, but the Christmas before. And so, from my family, and so I just thought, what a prototypical model that I've never painted before, and I've had it all this time. I need to get it done, and I had a lot of fun once I was just looking at the directions and pulled it out, and it was a lot of fun to start on it. So yeah, like up next, I'm going to finish this guy off, and then I'm just going to do the next one, and I might even do my Predator, my Forge World Predator. I might just get like on a vehicle kick and just get some of these vehicles done. And then move on to, because you know your stash has a number, like an amount of models, but also has amount of volume and space, and all these vehicles take up a lot of space in my stash, boxes of sprues and stuff. So that's it. That's pretty much it for me at the moment. This is kind of what I'm doing, and I hope you guys have a good weekend. Take care.